From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on LALATE with incredible great news about your top cryptocurrency picks of 2021 and the coins to buy into, the coins to trade, and the coins to sell, and the coins to stay away from. In this recording, we'll go over why my predictions for Decentraland were exactly correct right before Halloween. At that point, it was a 70-cent coin. I said to buy into it. Today, it's at $5. We'll be looking at why Bitcoin and Ethereum have eroded in valuation. I said if Bitcoin falls under that 60,000 level, we're going into the mid-50s, and we are. We'll be looking at a lot of other coins like Doge. I said I don't see anything good coming from Doge for a while. And we'll be looking at the opportunities to buy and trade with Synthetic, SushiSwap, Aave, and Compound. As we go into a big day, where is the market turning right at the moment? We're having a rebound today after a troubling start of the week. You have an update right now for Bitcoin right across the board, but the coin was as low as 55,000. Yeah, it's in big trouble. Ethereum really doing much better, 4,200, and a strange uprise right at the moment. Solana pulling back. Then we'll be looking at Doge really going nowhere. I don't see it as a good investment opportunity at this moment. I'll give you my opinion about what to do with Doge. Decentraland, here you go. This is the coin I told you to buy in at 70 cents. It's now $5. It was $2 and $3, $5. I said it's going to be $5 in a few weeks or by the end of the year. It's already reached to $5. Could it go higher? Polygon, very impressive actually. 188. Yeah, this is what I'm liking. Aave is on the high end, so if you bought it where it's at the opportunity to buy in, and you should be ready to sell quickly. SushiSwap is ready to buy right now and ready to sell thereafter. And the same thing with Synthetic swaps, with Synthetic. All the latest details across the board. Engage why this market is doing exactly what I thought it was going to be doing with BIP. BIP falling apart and not holding those resistance levels. Ethereum doing quite better. But Doge signaling that it's not a good investment opportunity across the board. We'll be looking at those coins and more as we go into a big day. I'm excited you're here. And this, my friends, is Crypto Alive on Air with LALATE. So subscribe. For 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record of the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. I want you part of this incredible family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like this video and consider becoming a member. Wow, here we go. Let's start back and look at where we are with this market as we go into a week. You know, you remember when you're looking at stocks are only open certain days, certain hours per day, and they're closed for certain holidays. Not in the case of crypto. Crypto is a 24/7 opportunity to buy and sell. And so what would crypto do during a holiday season? You know, this is the first big holiday season since the real big surge of crypto early this year. And what is my price point at the moment? My price point right at the moment is that I am deeply concerned about these eroding resistance levels with Bitcoin. If you learn one thing from this channel over the last few months, it is that the things that I say almost always happen. And I said with Bitcoin, if you break resistance levels on the downside, you're bringing other coins down, and it happened. Moreover, I said that Bitcoin ran up quickly through a certain series of jumps, and that it jumped those so quickly that it's going to take those falls very quickly as thereafter. What's at issue? Bitcoin ran very quickly from high 47s to low 60s, and then stayed in the $60,000, $63,000 range. I said that once that you break lower, then your fall is going to fall more abruptly. And that break level would be 60,000. We broke that. Then I said the next resistance level is 57,000. We broke that. So what happened? Let's look not at just today's chart, but what's happened in the last few days, because that gives you an indication. Today we're seeing a little bit of support, so that's good news for anyone who owns Bit. But also for someone who may have bought in just the last few days. Here is the one-day chart. We're looking at Gemini, which is one of the platforms to buy and sell coins on. You can take an investment as easy as $25 into Bitcoin. The one-day chart is green because we're up. We're at 58,000. My mouse is in the chart. So we started the day at 58. Where are we right now? We're still in 58. It looks like it's a lot more, but it's a rectangular chart. Here's the 7 days. So how low did we get the 7 days? We got pretty low, folks. We got to 55,000 for a blank. If you bought it there, that's good. But here you go. You broke through that 55 resistance level. You broke through the $57,000 resistance level. You did not break the 55. Let's look at the 1 month chart. We're now down for the month. That's not a good signal for Bitcoin. You're now down at the month. How high did we go? We got to that 66. Let's look out to the 3-month chart so you see these resistance levels. What are resistance levels? You're trading in an area from 1 to 2, or 2 to 3, or 3 to 4, and that you're not going lower than 2 and you're not going higher than 3, for example. How do you find them? You look at the chart. You look out far enough. Here we're looking out to 3 months. And we're looking and seeing where things, you could put a ruler across the graph. You could put a ruler right here, 56,000. So that's clearly resistance level. Excuse me, is that 58? I think it's 56 plus. So it's like 57. That is a resistance level there. What's the next resistance after 57? Maybe 55. And then after 55, whammo. Yeah, 40. So this is what I've been talking about for a while. We have not broken that 55 yet. We have broken the 57. We're going back above it, so that's good. But if Bitcoin breaks under the 55 resistance level, expect a quick fall down into the 40s. That's what I'm predicting right now. Do I predict a quick run up? I do not. So I don't see Bitcoin appreciating anytime this week quickly. But I'm watching that $55,000 number. If we break under it, we're falling very quickly into the 40s. Now, Ethereum is a very different situation. Let's look at Ethereum right now. So that's a 1-day chart. Looks sort of good. Let's look at the 7-day chart. Okay, let's look at the 3-month chart. Excuse me, the 1-month chart. Here we go. So here's the 1-month chart. 4 to 4 plus. Not very helpful. Let's look at the 3-month chart. I got to get a better sense of my resistance levels. Okay, now I get a good sense of my resistance levels. Here's one right here, 42. Where are we right now today? We are at 46, so we're good. The next resistance level after 42 would be about 37. So Ethereum is not doing the same downdraft as BIT is. And so this is good news for my Ethereum owners. So what would be the next high on Ethereum? 48 was its next, was 48, 47. So from 42, you want to see if, let's jump into the 1-day chart. Let's get, if I can get a real clear, oh, 46. So if we get to 46, then if you break that 4,700, it's great. You're going to go to 4,800. Imagine the disparity right now. BIT is falling apart and Ethereum is falling to the sky, is zooming to the sky. Very different reactions across the board. Solana pulling back, not doing particularly well the last few days. Which brings us to Doge. The message on Doge has been the same for this channel for a while. It's a bad investment. It has been a bad investment since May. And I said, if you didn't sell in May, it was foolish. And if you've held since May, you feel that you made a mistake. And I said to sell in May. I said to sell in May right before the Elon Musk appearance on SNL when it went to 78 cents or whatever it was. It has never done anything but 20-cent dances for 6 months. It's a horrible investment. It's a horrible coin, and it has not done well. And if you own it and you're hitting yourself, then you have two options: sell and take the loss, or hold and wait till it goes to a better year, which may be next year, but it ain't going to end this year in a good note. Decentraland. All right, Decentraland truly embodies the success of this channel. Decentraland is everything and everything you want to know about LALATE. Why? I tell it like it is. I tell it like it is. And I showed you since day one when I covered crypto on this channel, there's two ways to look at crypto: a chart or its substantive value. A chart in the case of Bitcoin, we're looking at the chart. This line, that line, this month, that month. In the case of Decentraland, we're looking at its inherent value with a little bit of understanding of its historics as on a chart purposes. Chartist is a term to refer to people who look at things based upon only the chart. And then technical analysis are people who look at the technical underpinnings of a coin. And in the case of Decentraland, it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. What happened? What happened was Decentraland was covered on this channel since day one. It was just covered on this channel since day one because it's just a coin I covered, and it just doesn't move. It moved from 40 cents to 70 cents over almost 3 months. Would move 1 cent per day. Just a very slow moving coin, like watching paint dry. But it was important to know that because that's something inherent about the coin. It just moves sort of slowly. It does fall quickly because the last PCR, last People's Republic of China hit, it fell dramatically. It had gained all this wind up to $1 and then fell right back down to, I think it was about 60 cents plus. And that was it. It took 3 months to get to $1 and 3 hours to get back down to 60 cents. But it was important to know that. And then came the announcement. Before the official announcement, during the corporate earnings report from Facebook, they announced that they were investing fortunes, billions of dollars, in the meta universe. Immediately I said buy into Decentraland. It was a no-brainer. Why did I say it? Because Decentraland is a meta universe coin. And it's a coin that was very embodied with meta universe. There are other coins that could sort of brand themselves to meta universe. This is a 100% feet in, legs in meta universe coin. I said buy it in, 70 cents. 2 days later, Facebook rebranded itself officially as Meta. And that's when Decentraland went from 70 cents to $1.10. At that price point, I still say buy in. It shot to 230. And at that point, I said, hold, don't sell, because I don't see any downside to it. I think it's going to pull back a little bit. Rumor and then news. You know how it is. You buy in rumor, sell in the news. I think it's going to pull back a little bit, but hold. And I said by the end of the year, it's going to go $5. It did pull back. It went into the low twos. Then it rallied up. Then it rallied to 3. And then blink. You blink your eye and you're gone for a few days and you come back and it goes from 2 to 5. This is as the pile on happens. 1, broadcast media starts to talk about meta coins and how this coin has gone up. Number 2, Gemini and other platforms say, hey, we own a lot. We have a lot of different meta coins to buy. Here's one of them. And they start to say, hey, here are the opportunities of what meta coins to buy into. And that is the true embodiment of where we go with these coins. Let me jump back into that Decentraland chart right now. So this is the 1-day chart. It looks down. Let's look at the 7-day chart. Here is the 7-day chart. So we got as high as 542. Incredible. Eclipsing my predictions that I thought it would take, a few more weeks till we get there. We got there faster. Here was that run. 70 cents. It's been so recent. It's been less than a month, folks. Got to that 370, pulled back, went eroded down to the 260s, then popped up, which I said it was going to, then came back a little bit, and then hovered 3. This is why you need to historically know coin. It's a very bland acting coin. I like it. Bland acting coins work well. Now, this sort of run here was sort of sneaky because it sort of sneaked up from 320 to 330 to 4 and suddenly gained like 60 cents and no one was really watching. Then hovered around 4. So you see that? It was like a pop of 60 cents, which is huge because it's a $3 coin. And then hovers and then whammo. This is all in the last few days. Let's look at that move. It happened, it looks like it happened Wednesday. Wednesday, we started $4, went all the way up to 524 in an hour and a half, which is $1.20 move on a $4 coin. Good, very, very good. Then we pulled back. Then we went even higher to 572. So that's $2 movement on a $4 coin. That's 50% appreciation of its value at that price point. And now is pulling back to a 493. Can you imagine? I had told people to buy it at 70 cents. So let's look at $6 divided by 70 cents. Let's see the appreciation of the coin. It has gone up 850% since I recommended it to viewers. It has gone up 8 times its value. 8.6 times its value, almost 9 times its value since I recommended it. That's how we do it on this channel. There is these sporadic moments of where there's opportunities. Would I still buy it? Yes. Where I went in the 3s or the 2s. It's a little bit rich now. Now, you know what I also talk about. I talk about trading. Polygon is not a tradable coin at the moment. I'm happy if you own it because these numbers are better, 180. But I'm looking at my Aave, my Sushi Swap, and my synthetics. Okay. These are your income, your income coins, whatever income coins. Your coins that just sort of generate your income. There are three coins that do the same trade every few weeks. And they generally do these trades 2 or 3 times a month. So it's just very predictable. You can look at the 3 month chart and just know it. It is the following. Aave, you buy it at 280, you sell it at 315. Synthetic and Sushi, you buy at 8, you sell at 11. Now, if you look at the historic charts, you don't want to be too greedy, but you also don't want to be too cautious. So Synthetic and Sushi don't go to 7. They go to 9. I usually say buy at 9, but they are in the 8s now. So you can buy them now. Then on the sell side, they do go to 13, but they don't go to 14. So that's why I say 9 to 11, but there's wiggle room. You can go from 8 to 13, but you can't go from 7 to 14. So don't be too greedy on the buy and sell. Then when we look at the excitement of Aave, 280 to 310, it does go to 330. It doesn't go to 400. It doesn't go to 260, but it can go to 270. Those are opportunities across the board. What do we look at when we're looking at crypto in a holiday week? It's just all over the place because people are at home, they have more opportunity to buy and sell. And those opportunities to buy and sell may be spawned by more social media activity, so don't buy into it. I want to go into the split screen because I want to see how Decentraland and these coins are reacting in the scope of the broad market. We have seen in recent days how some of the best performing coins were not in the best largest part of the market. Here is coin market cap on my left side. So Bit is down 4% today, up 4% today, up 2% for the 7 days. Ethereum is up 6% today, up 10%, 11% for the 7 days. But what is the best performing coin for the last 24 hours? Okay, get a pen and paper because here is some really good performing coins. Gala, which is Gala, is up 47% in the last 24 hours. It's a less than $1 coin. It's not one of these .0000 coins, but I like it. Look at these numbers. Chart looks great. It is up 216% for the 7 days. That's Gala, Gala, up 47%. BAT is up 28% 7 days and up 35% for the 7 days. It should be 28% for the day and 35% for the 7 days. Its chart is really good. That's BAT. Live Peer, which I featured a lot on this channel, it's a very volatile coin. You have to really have a big stomach for it. It's up 27% today. It is a very volatile coin, so you can really get scared. I don't want to curse out of you if you don't want to get used to it. Shiba, which I think is a horrible coin, is up 21% today, up 3% for the 7 days. CARDANO, which I featured a lot, it's CRV, I believe is on Gemini. It is up 19% for the day, 67% for the 7 days. It has had big runs before. It doesn't do these runs all the time. Maker, Theta are also big performing coins. Let's look at the 7-day chart and let's look at the best performing coins of the last 7 days. Gala, Cash, ZEC up 81%, CARDANO. Anything else in there that pops off? So there's Decentraland up 40% in 7 days. And we have Loopring up 36%, Elron, which is EGLD, up 44%. Some of the coins trending today are Cody, which is up 21% today. Nevada, which is up 76% today. That's Nevada. King Shiba, oh goodness, another one of those things. But those are the trending coins. But the biggest gainers today are Metacoin. You know, I just made a joke about this a few days ago. It's just so... Metacoin is up 2,000% today. You know, it's just what you expect. It's up 2,000% because it's Metacoin. You can just why don't you call it Meta Shiba and just kill two things with the same stone? Call it Meta Elon and it's going to be up 2 trillion%. You know, what does it do? Bread is bringing the bread. It's up 700% today. And Safe Drive is up 700% almost today. And with that, wow, what a day and week it has been. What are my predictions? Buy that Sushi Swap and Synthetic and Aave. Do that trade. Look at these new coins which I detailed in the coin from CoinMarketCap.com, and then watch the opportunities for Decentraland. If you own it, hold it. If you bought it when I told you to buy it, do not sell it. I don't think it's ever going to go down. I just think it's a good coin. A year from now, maybe it's $10. Maybe a year from now, it's $80. I mean, imagine if you bought it 70 cents, it's going to be $80 a year from now. It's just going to be a great investment coin. It's a great investment coin. Do not sell it. I don't see there's any reason to sell it. And with that, if you have other coins you wish me to feature on the channel, send me a private message on social media, and I'll feature them live on air. And with that, happy Thanksgiving week, and happy holidays to everyone. And with that, subscribe. But 400,000 subscribers is a YouTube record. I want you part of this incredible family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like this video and consider becoming a member. Stay informed.